I am live, apparently. Oh, okay. I'm going to move the camera, people. So, there we go. That's there. That's a little better. Okay. We is good. Brittany! Hey, Brittany. How are ya? It's good to see you. Oh, and there's Mark. As if I didn't know. Oh, shoot. I got to turn my volumes down. I almost always forget to do that until the last minute. Ooh. Okay. And we are there. Boop. Hello, Linda. Wait, sorry. See certain combinations of letters and your brain just goes. There. I know. I know. I get it. So it's been raining like crazy here for today and yesterday. It poured. I was up at 11 o'clock. It was right before I went to bed last night. And I'm sitting here, it's all quiet, and all of a sudden I hear this noise, and it kind of sounded like, I don't know, a car motor or something. I realized it was rain. It was just pouring. But guess what? Yay, now I don't have to water. And my plants won't die. So I'm happy. I love the rain, though. I love the rain and thunderstorms and anything but a microburst. And well, tornadoes are a little iffy, but you know. So we're going to still be working on this one. I did a little bit to her while you weren't looking. I got I darkened the shadows a little bit, and I put in a base layer of let's see, yellowed orange and canary yellow, and where's my other one? I guess it was this orange on the wings, and yeah, darkened up some shadows and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do today is, hey, Maribel, how are you? Good to see you here. Man, that's very cool. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I was just talking about the weather because I love weather. I live in southern Arizona, and having weather of any kind other than just the same old boring, nothing kind of, hot or nothing, period. Same day to day, kind of thing. Having weather is really cool. I'm not going to do that again. Anyway, so I would like to. I'm gonna have a public thank you for something a little bit here as soon as we get more people in chat. But yeah, because well, I've had a surprising weekend so far. So it's been good, but surprising. Oh, and we have a local Renaissance fair here. It's about, I don't know what, 16 miles. So the roads aren't paved or anything. The little streets in the fair, they're not paved and all that. And it was probably really super muddy. And one of the people that I know posted a short video. And usually on the weekends for this fair, there's thousands of people waiting at the gate to go in. Yesterday, there was like dozens of people waiting to go in. And I was just like, yeah, I wouldn't have let that stop. If I was in better health, I would have gone rain or shine. I don't care. I used to make cloaks. So I just wear one of my cloaks. And surprisingly, even though they're made out of relatively thin fabric, they keep me relatively warm. So, it's a good thing. But anyway, yeah, so it's been raining a lot. Makes me very happy. I like to go to sleep to the sound of the rain. It's wonderful. So we're coloring this fairy. Her name is Monique by Mariola Budek'S. And I won't be coloring her again in stream I will move on to something else and finish her off stream. I do want to show you one of the things that I've been working on as well. This is a Lisa Matrakin picture, and I'm having a ball with this. But we're an adult chat. We're an adult coloring, so there's a little bit of nudity in this picture. Just wanted to warn you. So if you have littles and you don't want them to see it, you should shield their eyes or send them out of the room or something like that. So anyway, this is a beautiful picture. It's called Cherry Fay, and you've probably seen it online, other places on YouTube or on Facebook, Instagram, etc. Anyway, this is the one that I've been working on. Almost done. Almost done. I just have to do the inside of this and the little Victorian curly flourishes around the outside. But this is a Lisa Matrakin picture she did for February, and I absolutely adore this picture. Absolutely adore it. It is really, really a great picture, even without color. I love it. So I just thought that's another thing that's been taking up my time. Yes, it is fabulous. Maribel, oh my God. And her artwork is just so, I mean, Mariola's artwork is absolutely gorgeous. Lisa's artwork is absolutely gorgeous. It's just different. They're different. So I love that. You can get a variety of stuff, you know? It's wonderful. Anyway, I hope you guys can't hear my stomach making weird and wild noises because it's kind of loud. And it just happens. I don't know. Sometimes it'll do it. Sometimes it won't. But today, it's having a field day. Ha! I should have said, I blame it on the cat. I'll blame it on the cat. It's the cat. The cat's making those noises. It's not me. Yeah. So anyway, let's, I'm going to go ahead and go in here with some more of this canary yellow, just to lay down a light layer. Mark is taking the dog outside. That's why he's BRB. He's running our old dog out. The dog is having, he has very little bladder control. He doesn't pee in the house. He's really, really good about it. He'll drive you crazy whining before he'll go in the house. He's just like that. He's been very well trained. But anyway, yeah, and he's 13, so he's pretty old. His birthday's coming up in the end of February. Yay! But he can't have special dog treats because he's on a special diet, so that's kind of a bummer. Poor little baby. I did post a couple of pictures on Facebook on my personal Facebook stream with him in the post. We took a video of him digging a hole. He's a mouser. He's a Jack Russell Terrier, so he's, you know, a digger and a mouser. And in this, he would what he does and what he used to. He's not very young anymore. He's kind of an old guy, but he used to he'd look down in the ground and then he'd hop into the hole and dig like a fox. It's just adorable. So what is everybody coloring today? Are you following along here, or are you coloring something new and exciting and different? I miss doing Kirby Rosanna's stuff. I love that stuff. It's really cool. But I don't think there's any fairies in there, and I'm doing February's for February, so not going to do anything except fairies for this month. That was my promise. Oh, watercolor. Excellent. Okay, I'm going to switch over to yellow to orange. I'm pretty sure that it's like yellow-orange. It doesn't have to be yellowed orange, but you know how that is. The names for these colors. I'm also partially using my Polychromos, just because I wanted to mix the brands for this picture. I don't normally do that, but I figured, what the heck, right? So, well, you know what? I think I need my haven't got my cadmium orange out. There it is. There it is. It's very rich and dark. Let's see. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's probably too high up on them. Let me get a scrap here. Like I don't have enough of those laying around, right? Oh, how about something white? A little piece of white paper. It's funny, I can't find a piece of white paper. All my paper is cream colored. Dang it. That's okay. That's okay.
Can you get some out of the office?
No, I'm fine. But anyway, it's a really dark, rich orange, this cadmium orange. And I think what I'm going to do is there's parts of this, it's like grayscale where the artist has shown us darker patches. I think I'm going to go over it with this one because it's a really nice color. And it's also a gradient of the oranges that I'm already using. So, okay, Linda. Wow. Okay, let's see.
You may have said this already, but is this the one where you're using polychromes and
Prismacolors.
yeah.
Yes,
Okay.
it is. Yes. So I've been keeping busy and coloring and doing other things. I decided to just take out some crafting supplies, some journal crafting supplies, and make a, I don't know, little journal thing. And just kind of wing it. I made it out of a green file folder. So in a little bit, when we get more people in the room, it's in the chat room. I'll show it because I'm kind of proud of myself. Came out really good. And wanted to know too if anyone has heard anything from Joanna. I know she did contact me and she said that she's, in the hospital still and healing, but she's not having an easy time. It seems like a lot of people I know are just not having an easy time. Health-wise, anyway. Oops, that's a little dark. Oh well, I did it on purpose. It can be like that. That's okay. It's my picture. So I think I'm going to schedule, I'll wait until more people show up and we'll see what happens. And to talk about scheduling something, but that's okay.
I know you're working on the wings, but have you ever decided what you're going to do with the hair and eyes? I know that was a decision
Yeah.
trying to get last week.
Yeah, the hair is going to be blue and the eyes are going to be violet, which is like blue violet, kind of like a cross between the purple and the hair, blue. So it's going to be kind of like a tie-in color.
So the eyes will be a segue.
Oh, something like that, I guess. I don't know if we call it that, but
yeah, probably not. But
I can do that. That's okay. This time, I'm not going to wear a sweater. So I'm just wearing a regular old shirt and a sweat jacket because I like having pockets, but I'm cold now. We'll see what happens, right?
you want a blankie?
No, I don't want a blankie. They're too hard to control. When one side starts slipping and the whole thing falls off your lap. Yeah. At least it doesn't claw your legs when it's sliding.
Yeah.
Mark got clawed by the cat this morning. It was, to put it.
Yeah, she was trying to jump up and whatever, missed the jump, so she dug her front claws into her leg so she could pull herself up.
Oh my God. Our cat's middle name is Trainwreck. She's the most ungraceful cat I've ever seen. Just a train wreck. Klutzy. Fell out of the windowsill again the other day. She was, of course, you know, in her defense, she was chasing a bird on the outside of the window. And it was a big bird, too. That would have fed her for a week. It was one of those big doves.
Oh, thank goodness, because for a minute there, I thought, you know, Sesame Street lost one of their characters.
Oh, right. Yeah. Uh-huh. Fail. Well, that's not looking too bad. Let's put some more of this in here, these little spots.
No.
Oh, no?
Linda said that she's going to lay down and relax.
Oh.
She's watching, keep her leg up because she messed up her knee.
Oh, Linda. Oh, my God. I'm so sorry. Knees are bad. Knees are hard to heal because, I mean, think about that. That's where your leg wants to bend all the time. Ouch.
Well, it's kind of like your back. I mean, you think about it, you can do almost nothing without your knees being involved.
Right.
That came out right.
It did. I understood what you meant. Another thing is like when you have like an abdominal surgery, that's when you really realize how many things you use your abdominal muscles for. Like even the smallest of things, like adjusting your pillow at night. It's crazy. Oh, man. Oh, Linda, I hope it feels better soon. Jeez. Seems like we're all falling apart a little bit, huh? It's not
Rum will make it go away.
Rum.
At least you won't care about it.
Right, rum. Who's got the rum? Gonna go over these spots with this bright canary yellow just to bring up the brightness.
Oh yeah, I get the whole C-section thing.
Oh, I know, Brittany. Oh my God. My second one was a C-section. My first one, oh my God, it was so easy. I was in the hospital less than 24 hours. I was in labor less than 30 hours. I mean, from like the first twinge on. So I had it really, really easy. But yeah. C-sections are horrible. But I guess if you gotta, right? Just putting down a little thin, light layer of this bright, bright yellow. And then we'll move on to a darker, richer orange.
Wait, Brittany's got 6 kids? Wow.
6 kids? Brittany, wow. 2 was enough for me. My mom had 8.
Evidently 5 girls and 1 boy.
Oh, gosh. Well, he'll learn to get along with girls, won't he? Oh, my goodness. I hear girls are harder to raise. Both of mine were boys, so I don't know. But I know what a terror I was. So I can totally believe that. I was I was wild a little bit.
They're divas.
They're divas? Oh my God. How cute. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's looking okay. Oops. Let's put a little bit of this up here too. Just to give it a bright base. Ooh, russet. Do I even have a russet? I don't know. Let me see over here. Not what I'm looking for. Venetian red? That looks good. You're only, oh my God, breach? Holy crap. That might be a possibility. I'm going to leave that one out right there. And what's this? Oh, that's a different one. Pompeian red. They don't have a Pompeian red in the Prismacolors. It's an orangey red, but I think it's too red. So I'm going to put that one back. Yep. Oh, these colors are amazing. I love my polychromos colors. They're super cool. Okay, now let's go back to the yellow to orange and just kind of another light layer here. I think I'm going to make it darker down here where there might be a shadow. Oh, it's scratchy. That's weird. Corolla! Hello! My goodness. Welcome, welcome. We are coloring wings today. Well, I am. I don't know what you're coloring today, but that's okay. What are you coloring today, if you're coloring anything? Oh, missed a spot. There we go. Oh, yeah. My mom had knee problems. She used to clean houses for a living. And she, of course, would have to get down on her knees and do stuff. And yeah, she had bad knee problems. Them replaced. She probably would have had both of them replaced, but she passed away. So, and the surgery, the recovery time on those, on knee surgeries, holy crap, that's a long time. Poor lady. But she said she was happy that she did it because she could walk easier on that leg anyway. And she was really looking forward to having the other surgery so she could do she used to go with her friends to the shopping mall, the indoor shopping mall, and they'd do laps around the shopping mall. They'd walk fast, like race walk. And she was looking forward to being able to do that even more than she already was doing that. She was no slouch. She was not a lazy person. She was a pretty industrious, busy, creative person. She was really cool in that respect. She also used to love to drive fast. Yep. That's where I got it. Never could understand why she couldn't understand me when I was so much like her. Maybe that was why. I don't know. So we've got this orange color happening now. We're bringing in the oranges. You should be able to see more detail. I hope the picture is clear this time and that the sound is good. Been having a lot of trouble with that lately. Let's put some of these here. And I'm making some of these little spaces slightly different hues of shades of orange, because I wanted to not do all of them the same. I mean,
You've ruined Corolla's schedule.
Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh man. Yeah. I know a lot of people stream right around this time too, but I can't. This is better for me health-wise. So, and I'm sorry, Corolla, I didn't want to screw up your schedule. Yay. Okay, almost done with this little color here, and it's brightened it up considerably. So that's a good thing. Let's kind of blend this in amongst those skin tones. Put in a little bit of the butterfly wing color. There we go. That looks pretty darn good, if I do say so myself. Okay, now we're going to go for the darker one. This is just orange. It's PC918, and this is one of those barrel, Prismacolor barrel. It's a vintage pencil. So I'm going to use this one. They seem to be a little creamier, so. Oh yeah, Corolla, I can't not do what's better for myself, because I was having low blood sugar during the middle of the afternoon so much.
It sounds to me though like she's got a good alternative. She's going to cuddle with Gizmo and Balo before she goes to sleep.
Awesome. Yay, cats. My cat's been very lovey lately. I don't know what her deal is. She I don't know. Normally she's very touch me not. She doesn't want me to touch her or pet her or pick her up, or now she's getting to the point where maybe it's just because she's getting older. I don't know. Because she's like 7 or something now, isn't she? Can't remember.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I know. It's just time passes and you go, what the hell happened? I think I'm going to go back over this with the bright yellow. When I'm done with the darkest color, I'm going to skip back over to the brightest color and kind of blend it with that. I think that would look really good. Although this is blending nicely. I like it. I think it's because of the old formula in the pencil, the old formula for the color, for the pigment. Let's give that a little bit of a, right there. That's not bad. There we go.
Hey, Lisa's in.
Lisa! Hello!
I think your wings are looking great.
Well, thank you. I am having so much fun coloring them. This whole butterfly, I love butterflies, but you know what? I like moths better. Moths are awesome. I don't think they get enough credit. They're pollinators too, you know. One year was I think it was early summer. Mark and I were out in the backyard at night. And I used to have this huge tangle of morning glories that grew over by our one side of the house in the backyard. And we used to get the sphinx moths, and they're huge. They're like, you know, they're as big as my hand when their wings are outstretched. They're this big. They're huge. And we were walking around the backyard, and I think we had the dog out because I think we had a flashlight. And Mark he saw something flying around, and he shined the flashlight over toward it, and the moth's eyes reflected the light really intensely, super intensely. And it was like 2 very tiny LED lights with a blur behind them where the wings were flapping. It was really freaking cool. Because I'd never seen that before. I'd never seen the a moth's eyes reflecting the light like that before. Deb! Deb! Hey there. Lisa. Chomp. Oh my God. And then they say, thanks, Mom.
Right.
Good snack. Oh, how funny. Seymour. Oh my goodness. That was stinking hilarious. Oh my God, I cannot wait for March 21st, Lisa, when you're coloring Harley Quinn. Oh my God. And if you guys want to attend a live stream coloring Harley Quinn with Lisa giving the tutorial, go join her Facebook group, dudes. Go join her Facebook group and stay there because it's fun. There's freebies. I'm going to start doing stuff like that when I have the time. When I'm not, fighting my health. Anyway, so we're almost done with the medium, regular old traditional orange. Just putting in some color.
Yes, Carola, we did see it. It looks beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Your picture? Yes, I did see it. I think I hearted it. I hope I did. Gosh, I hope I did. I intended to. Okay. So now I'm going to grab this cadmium orange and I'm going to sharpen this baby because it's not sharp.
So Deb says she used to have a huge garden spider every year near her air conditioning unit, but she hasn't seen it in recent years.
Oh, bummer.
Garden spiders are actually kind of cool.
Garden spiders are cool. When I lived in California, I used to help out with the landscape maintenance when we'd have to get into the little box that turned the sprinklers on, and this box was set into the ground and it had a lid. You could use a screwdriver and get the lid off and then reach in there with the screwdriver and you turn this little thing and it turned the sprinklers on. And I was in charge of watering, but I had to turn them on manually because they weren't on a timer. Well, at one point I went to go, it was an irrigation box. That's what they're called. I went into the irrigation box in this one section and I went to turn the little, it's like a cog or something that turns on the water to the sprinklers. And as I stuck my screwdriver out, thank God it was a long screwdriver, I put the screwdriver down inside of there and it made contact with a web that I didn't notice. And as it made contact with the web, a black widow spider attacked my screwdriver. I kid you not, it moved toward and attacked my screwdriver. And I was like, holy crap, because I had never seen aggressive behavior like that in a spider toward anything. Of course, I don't observe spiders 24/7 or anything, and I'm not a scientist, but that was pretty unnerving. I was flamethrower. Yeah. Oh my God. But yeah, it was scary and kind of spooky. Okay.
This was why when I was in the military, one of my standard briefings when we deployed was don't screw with the indigenous life forms.
Yeah, that's good advice, really. Okay, so I am. Yes. I'm using cadmium orange hue. It's PC118, and I'm putting in darker color on these top edges of these spots. Well, some of them anyway, and kind of blending it in. And I'm doing that because I kind of wanted the color to fade into something dark. And then after I get done with all that, I'm going to go back with my bright yellow and do the opposite ends of each of these spots. And when I'm done with that, and for my next trick, yeah. So now that we've got a few people in here, I would like to say, Whoever sent me the arnica cream and the file folders, I have no idea who did it. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I appreciate you and what you've done so much, because here's why. Look, I put out a call. So if anybody, because it's tax time and I figured people might be, you know, cleaning up their offices and getting rid of some folders and file folders and stuff like that. Well, I figured if they're going to throw them away anyway, why don't they just throw them in their car and drive them over here, or throw them in their car and call me, and maybe we can set up a date and I can pick them up, right? Because I use them in my crafts. So here's what I use them for. And I made this out of a green file folder, one of those hanging ones, and I didn't have a map. I didn't have a pattern. I just was winging it. This is what I made. Isn't this cool? And the back has a little pocket. Little pocket with these little things. These are like extra journaling space, and they just open up into a square. They're super cute. And there's rice paper in there. There's 3 of these little opening up things. But look what I did on the inside. This is really fun. First of all, I made this frame thingy came out of a little book, like a little photo album thing, and I just cut it out and covered it and stained it up and stuff. And then this is just a printed book plate, but it works. So I've got this. There's this. Oh, I got to take this off. There's this. It opens. There's a teeny tiny little envelope in this little bitty teeny tiny label. This opens up, but there's a pocket here. Ooh, pocket here. And there's a pocket here, and a pocket here, and a pocket here. So we've got those pockets. And then I put in a notebook with a bunch of pages in it. And then I attached a pocket to this page. It's got 2 sides with a paper clip, a little altered paper clip. And then on this side, there's a little notebook in this pocket. And this pocket is huge. It's made out of an envelope. There's 3 junk envelopes and 1 green folder. But see that? Isn't that cute? And then on the inside right there, that purple, that's another pocket. So you can stick something in there. And then that's why the paper clip is there, to make sure that stays shut and you don't lose anything. There you go. That's what stuff like what I'm making. So, and I did stitch in the pages. They're stitched in with a 3-hole stitch, pamphlet stitch it's called. And this is just a cutout flower behind this little piece, which I put this little plastic piece in there. It's made out of some packaging. So I'm recycling there too. Sorry about the glare. And you can take it out. It's got a little opening here. You can just take it out if you want and put a picture in there. And then it ties shut. So that's what I'm doing. I'm doing stuff like that with the file folders. And I'm going to be uploading them into my Etsy store. And or if you buy something huge from my Etsy store, these will be like something like this will be a gift item for you for the purchase. Because I always give whenever somebody purchases anything from me, I always send along a gift. Like the last thing that somebody purchased for me, I can't remember what it was, but I sent them a pair of earrings with it. So, but that's what I'm doing with my the file folders, and that's just one of the things. I've got like, oh golly, this one. So this opens up, and there's another. It's a trifold. There's a notebook on this side with pockets, and there's a notebook on this side with pockets and more pockets, and then it just kind of like that. And then this one's really cool. It looks like a stack of envelopes. It's made out of a stack of junk mail envelopes, and it's all skulls and stuff. But it's got on the back, there's a notebook here, and then there's a pocket here that ties shut, and then there's pockets here, and this has got a little card in it, so you can journal on that, and all kinds of cool stuff. Little tuck, another pocket with nothing in it. That sounds like a song. A box with nothing in it. The white stripes. So anyway, got that. And I'm just going to tie this real quick because I don't want it flapping around. This one I followed a tutorial, but the front of it is really neat because it's 4 envelopes that have been covered, and it opens up like this. Isn't that neat? And then there's a pocket. There's a pocket here with some paper in it. This pocket has paper. This pocket has nothing. This pocket has a journaling card tag. This pocket has 2 cards in it. And I stencil and do stuff like that. But this is what I'm doing with my folders and envelopes. So they're all going to be put to good use. And if I cannot use them all, say I get tons and tons of them or whatever from an office, and I have a lady that I will give some of them to. She's on a limited income. She's my best friend's mother. That's who it is. And she just started making junk journals, and she is really good at it. She does Southwestern themed junk journals. I do not and will not do Southwestern themed junk journals because it's boring to me. But yeah, if I get like more than I can use, I will pass them on to her because, I mean, a limited income, wow. But she's keeping busy and she's selling her stuff on eBay. So she gets supplemental income that way, and she can afford to eat. So I know how that goes. But anyway, so that's what I'm doing with them. Ah, thanks, Deb. I think. Oh, Lisa, no. Oh, I'm not a genius.
Yes, you are.
No. Not a genius. Just having fun. That's all.
So I got to interrupt this for a minute and let you know that evidently George is not your only follower.
George is not my only follower?
Only furry follower.
Who's the other furry follower?
Balo.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Corolla just sent me a couple of pictures by IG.
Yeah?
Of Balo watching you on the YouTube.
Oh my God, that's so cool. Corolla, I'm happy. Oh my gosh. Hello, Patty. Good to see you. It just has Ojo oozing out of it. Oh my goodness. Well, you know, I don't, I'm the kind of person I can't just do one thing. I gotta have multiple projects going on at the same time, because I don't want to do the same thing all the time. You know what I mean? It's like when I was drawing a lot of pictures, I would be drawing like several different pictures, graphite, themed differently. So I would be able to shade them differently or whatever, or I'd be painting a picture and rinse off the edge. Okay, Lisa, I can't wait to see what it looks like. Diane! Hello, hey. It is good to see everyone. So anyway, yes, whoever sent the folders and the arnica cream, there's no card or packing slip or anything. Thank you, whoever you are. I'm humbled. Thank you. Okay, Corolla. Hey, Heather. Wow, it is good to see all of you. Happy Sunday. It's not Saturday. It's Sunday. Guess
Why can't it be Saturday?
I know, I want it to be Saturday again too. Yep. Putting this dark color up here at the top of these spots. Not sure what I'm going to put around this, the rest of the wings. Maybe I'll just do it in like this, some dark, gorgeous, rich. I don't know.
Black.
No, not black. Not black. Some nice, dark, rich color. Maybe a polychromos color that I can't find in Prismacolors. I don't know. we'll see what happens. So I went to the doctor this week for my routine checkup. I get one every 6 months, I think. Have to go in. And apparently I am up to 119 pounds from a starting point of like 89. I was 89. I'm 5'8". So 89 pounds, I was like a skeleton. So I'm like all happy and everything. And my doctor, she's like, so are you still taking all the enzymes and digestive aids and stuff like that? And I'm like, well, yeah. And she goes, do you think they're helping? And I'm like, you tell me. Yeah, I think they're helping. Because I'm gaining weight a little bit. My goal weight is I want to get back up to 125. I'm not asking for 140 because they told me I'd never get back up to that. But 125 would be okay with me, and then I wouldn't look so malnourished and stuff. So yeah, we'll see what happens, but so far, so good. Still working on it. Just eating stuff that doesn't, bite me back. If it makes me feel bad, I don't eat it. Well, most of the time. What's really a challenge is I am. Hey, Selena, good to see you. Yeah, I'm happy too, you guys, because I was really getting worried. I didn't weigh enough. I don't think I weighed that little since I was 12 or something. Yeah, but anyway, so yay!
Deb's gotta leave.
Oh, okay, Deb. It was good seeing you. You take care of yourself. We'll see you soon. So I'm thinking about doing the Ask Me Anything next Sunday. And it's really it's got me nervous, of course, because not because there's things that I won't answer, because pretty much I'm an open book. Ask Mark. You want to know something about me, I'll pretty much tell you. Unless it's intensely personal. And I don't think anybody would ask me something intensely personal. So it should be fine, but it's just really nerve-wracking, even to consider, yeah, ask me anything you want. It's kind of one of those. Anyway.
Just remember, you can always reserve the right to not answer a question.
I can reserve the right. What's the point then?
Well, like you said, there are some questions that are just way too personal to it.
There's a line, a line you can't cross.
Yeah, and your line may be different than someone else's, so they won't necessarily know what that line is until they've asked the question.
Well, that's true. That's a good point.
Not that they're, being malicious or anything.
No.
Like I said, some people, it's like that whole comfort zone thing. Some people have a different idea of comfort zone than you do.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And it depends on who they like. For some people, there's just some people that I meet and I want to stay at arm's length from them, And then there's some people that I meet, and we're talking people that I don't know. But there's also some people that I meet and immediately, like Shauna. When we met Shauna, we have this friend. Her name's Shauna. She's been in chat before. She is a real sweetheart. She's got a heart of gold, and she's super creative and smart and just really kind. And the moment I met her, I knew that she was a good person, and I had no problem being in close proximity to her. But there are some people that I meet that if I sit beside them, I get like creepy crawly feeling, and I just want to get away from them. And I don't know what that is, you know. I mean, maybe it's just my intuition kicking in or whatever, but there are some people that I just can't stand being in close proximity to. And it's nothing that they did. It's just maybe it's our energy doesn't blend well or something. I don't know. I'm gonna grab a drink of water quick here, guys. Oh, water is good. Oh my gosh. Yep. Okay, let's carry on. Carry on.
My wayward son.
Oh, very funny. That's all people for you, Patty. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't laugh. My sister's like that.
I'm very close to that too.
Yeah, he is. He's very close to that. I have two older sisters, and one of them lives in Nowheresville, up near Sholo. Her nearest neighbor is like a mile away, and she's got the same philosophy where she like your family, but you kind of have to associate with them to a point. And well, sometimes you do. And then so, you know, in fact, what they did was when they moved up there, they live in a place called White Lakes or something, just outside of Sholo. And there's the one house that's close, and it's right across the street. And what they did was when they moved in there, I think they went in with someone else and bought this property, this huge property. And they both built their houses at the same time. So the only neighbor that she actually has that's really, really close is more like family, more like chosen family than just a random neighbor. So she's good with that. She's good with that. They're both good with that, both her and her neighbor. So I understand that. Choosing your family and choosing that family to be your neighbor is a really cool thing to be able to do. And oh my God, their house is just gorgeous. They've got I want to call it a man cave, but it's not really a man cave because everybody's welcome. But they've got like an old dart machine and a bar made out of this really heavy, like a tree. It's actually a tree that's been sawed, and the bar top is about that thick. And it's got like a twisted tree branch on one end that goes up to the ceiling, and it's all varnished and beautiful, and that wonderful caramel color stain. Oh my God. It's just, and then they have hundreds of movies, and they brew their own mead down in the basement in a side room, and it's just really, really cool. And in the backyard, they've got, you guys know, there's this whole I don't know, sport, I guess, disc golf. It's frisbee, and they've got, you know how well, I don't know if you know or not, but in order to make a point, to gain a point, there's this little, it's like a stand with some chains on it and a basket underneath, and you have to get the frisbee to hit this pole in the middle and fall down into the basket, and then you get the point. And that's their disc golf. And they've got a disc golf, I guess, green in the backyard. They have a really, really big backyard. They also have a really, really big dog. And the dog is a Siberian Husky, I guess. Anyway, Whitney, and he's got white eyes, and he's, you know, the classically colored black and white Husky dog. That, I mean, if you've ever seen any like pictures of Huskies pulling sleds and stuff in the snow, this dog looks like one of those. Apparently, this dog is a big freaking baby because they also have a dachshund. Guess who rules the house? The dachshund. Yes. In fact, they've got she posted a video a while back of Whitney, this giant furry, giant wolf-looking dog, getting his toy taken away by this tiny little dachshund and whining about it. Like, Mom, help, Mom, you know? It's just hilarious. Oh, Patty, I understand that. It's not you. I just don't like people. I get it. In fact, Mark and I, if we could, we would live out in the middle of nowhere in a forest with running water and a moat above 5,000 feet and, you know, castle walls and motion sensors. And I didn't hear that. I'm not going to repeat that, Mark. But yeah, we would live in the middle of nowhere. I can't still, man, when I lived in Sholo, I lived 11 miles outside of the city limits, and our nearest neighbor was, well, our nearest neighbor that wasn't family was like 3/4 of a mile away. So that was really nice and quiet most of the time. And I loved it because if I didn't want to, I didn't have to go to town unless, you know, we needed food or something, but it wasn't like we ran out because I didn't let us run out. But yeah, you know, don't want to go, don't go. Don't want to stay in town, go home. It was pretty cool. And then I started going to college. Well, actually, I was already going to college when I moved up there, but yeah. That I kind of did have to go and do, but that was okay. I mean, at least I was there doing something that I wanted to do. You know what I mean? I got to pick the classes, most of them. Or at least I knew what I was getting into. So her wings are coming along pretty nicely. I'm getting somewhere really quick this time. Doesn't hurt that I put in the base before we started on the live stream. Oh, I like this color so much. It's so pretty. Nice and dark and rich. Sounds like I'm talking about chocolate cake or something. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Are we having another food conversation?
I don't know, but you had me at chocolate.
Yeah, I had to at chocolate. Mark, chocolate. Yummy, yummy. You want him to do something? Offer him chocolate. Mark, if you do the laundry, I'll make you chocolate something. Oh, we have Ghirardelli cocoa powder in the cupboard.
You do?
We do. I could totally make cookies.
I don't know how that would go in pudding. Anyway.
It would make it really, really rich. Yes. I think I almost need to sharpen my pencil again because I can't get into those itty bitty spots.
Curse you, corner.
Yeah, Diane, grocery shopping online. That is a blessing. I don't do my grocery shopping online because I have to read labels. But I wish I could. Especially right now.
Yeah, there's only a couple of months out of the year that I wish we could do that.
Yeah, because we're in a little city, Apache Junction, and during the winter time we have retirement age people, which Mark and I are quickly approaching. But we're not your typical retirement age folks, actually. We're more like
Teenagers.
We are more like teenagers. That's funny. So yeah, but we don't like going to the grocery store or anywhere else during this time of the year because of the people that have come to visit us for the winter. And we call them winter visitors or snowbirds, and a lot of the time they're okay. In fact, I used to work at this shop. It was they sell beads and wholesale stones and stuff like that. They're still open. I just can't work right now. So, but anyway, a lot of them would come in, and I got to be friends with a lot of them, and a lot of them were really nice people, but there were some that were just, oh my God, rude. Very rude. So anyway, when the winter visitors come here in the wintertime, it's the population in this tiny little town, I think it triples. It's horrible. It's huge. And during the other time of the year, like when it's hot here, and boy, does it get hot here. I've noticed we hardly ever hear the fire truck come out of it. And it's just, it's just a couple blocks away. But during the wintertime, it's like 3 or 4 times a day. And I swear every winter, one of the winter visitors, because they don't learn the rules of our road here. They just kind of wing it and go by what they've learned in the state that they live in the rest of the year. They don't follow our road rules, so there's a lot more accidents. And I swear to God, every year somebody hits a power pole and our internet goes down or something similar, and it's crazy. It's really crazy. I don't know. It's kind of scary too, actually. At least when my parents went to Texas. They went to Texas, and they went there to live for about 4 years because my stepdad got transferred over there to work. And this was before he retired. And before they left, my stepdad learned the rules. He's so weird about this. He learned the rules of the road. He learned all of the traffic rules before they went. And I thought that was kind of, I thought it was cool, but he seemed really hung up on it. I don't know. I never liked my stepdad that much. He was weird. But yeah, so we don't like to go places during the wintertime. We just kind of hang out at home unless we have to go out, and like going to Goodwill. I shop at Goodwill because I like to buy clothes from there. I'd rather recycle clothes than buy new clothes for a few reasons. One of them is because, you don't buy the same thing everybody else is getting. So you don't have like carbon copies running around on the street. Oh, look, you've got my shirt on. No, I don't like that. And then some of the clothing that's in there is older clothing, and it's beautiful. And you don't see a lot of that stuff anymore. A lot of the stuff they make now is just really cheap, and it's not well made. Whereas some of the stuff they used to make, like vintage clothing, those seams are good. Those seams are like super strong, and they last. Well, and also you can find like handmade stuff, handmade clothing, which is even better. But it's inexpensive, And we have, I don't know if you guys know, Goodwill does this thing where every other Saturday is 50% off, and on Thursdays, it's a certain color tag is $1. Things are $1. Anything with that color, like blue tags. One week it'll be blue, the next week it'll be green or whatever. So when you go in and you look for that color tag, anything that you find with that color tag is $1. Well, one time we went in there on a Thursday, and I think I was looking for shirts, and I really, I have a hard time with shirts because if they have got long sleeves, I have to get really long. My arms are overly long. My hands are small, but my arms are really long because I'm very tall and, well, tall enough. And so I have a hard time fitting into a shirt, like a regular shirt that's made for someone that's my size. And so I went in there and I was looking for shirts, and I noticed that these older ladies, they were just going in and they were picking everything. They weren't even looking at what it was. They were throwing everything with a dollar tag into their cart. And I was like, well, oh, thank you, Patty. I think it looks pretty cool too, the orange and purple. But so I'm thinking, you know, this good whole idea behind Goodwill isn't just to recycle clothing. It's to help people that don't have a lot of money. And as I'm watching these ladies fill their cart up with 10, 20, 30, 40 things worth $1 a piece, I see this girl with this, like, sad. She was sad. She's got this sad look on her face, and she's trying to find something to wear, in the clothing. She's trying to find clothing. And it's like every time that she went to look at something, one of these older ladies would push her out of the way and get what she was looking at. And I felt like going, okay, everybody just needs to chill out and take a breather, Oh, okay. Oh, thank you, Patty. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Take care. But I didn't think it was fair, I mean, I know that you can't stop people from doing that, but were they not looking around them? I mean, even if it was just one girl and she was like, it just felt like she was looking for clothing, and you could tell she didn't have a lot of money because of what she was wearing and just the way that she presented herself, she carried herself. She looked like she needed to find something, and I felt bad for her. And I don't know, maybe that wasn't the case, but it's stuck in my brain. I'm just putting on some light layer. I'm not pushing too hard with this. This is not really hard pressure because I want to be able to layer some more. I want to be able to bring back that lighter yellow in and do some more layering with it because I wanted to brighten it up a lot. I think one of the things that people are intimidated by is when they're coloring is they don't give their colors enough contrast. And if you look at nature, there are some outrageously bright colors on some of the animals and flowers, on the insects, and it's just they're vibrant, bright colors. And I think some people are, and I used to be this way too, kind of afraid to make something look that bright on paper because it won't look realistic. But you know what? It really does. If you look at, what's that guy's name? Oh, Tim, the guy that does the intricate color books. I haven't even looked at those books in so long. Anyway, he does really, really detailed work, and he colors his pictures too, and he sells prints of them. He's got an Etsy store, and he does like realistic colors on them. And oh, damn it, those colors are not muted. Those are bright, bright colors. And I really like that he does that and that he colors them in and he tries to make them true to life. And he's not, you know, because I guess he's been around a while, and if he had the problem of being intimidated by brighter colors, he's worked through it. I'm still working through it, but he seems to have just gotten over that hump. So, yeah, man, I think that some people are a little intimidated and they don't want to go really bright or really dark and create that contrast. But that is one of the things that creates a realistic look, is the bright and the deep dark contrast between bright and shadow. That's why I always say, oh, I'm going to go back over this and do a darker shade here and here, because I know that if you're going to try to make it look semi-realistic. I mean, obviously, this picture is not realistic, but I like to make it look as realistic as possible, and that's how you do it. Oh, anyway, I'll stop now. Bright. Yep. Oh my goodness. And as you can see, I was talking about finding stuff with long sleeves. I'm wearing something with overly long sleeves. It's actually I think it's a men's small sweat jacket, because I like them a little bit baggy, so they go on over my warm clothing, but I like them because they have long sleeves. And this one actually has pockets on the inside. Mark and I were both surprised. It was funny. We were looking at them in the store, and we picked it up. He picked it up and he looked inside, and we both went, "It's got pockets on the inside." Kind of funny. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do the Ask Me Anything thing next Sunday. So you guys, think of something you want to ask me. Cauliflower. Oh. Oh, cool. Somebody said tenderloin, and I was like, what, where? Yum.
Yeah, but like Dan said, she ordered 2 1-pound tenderloins and got a 4-pound tenderloin instead.
Oh my God.
And she lives by herself, so it's like, now what?
Now what do you do with it? Oh my gosh. Make it into a soup and freeze it?
Well, I was just thinking, couldn't you like cut it, into like 1-pound sections and freeze 3 pounds of it?
If your freezer's big enough, I suppose you could, but if it's not, then you're kind of out of luck. Almost done with this color, this cadmium orange. I think I'm going to use a brownish and make some more darker shadows like over here at the ends of these things, because I want to increase my contrast a bit. Oops, missed a spot. Oopsie. Yay. That looks so much better. Yay. Okay. And I left.
Really weird.
What's weird?
Everything by your arm is like, while you're coloring, everything by your arm is like really sharply focused. And then up by her wingtip in the upper left corner, it gets blurred out. It's not like really,
oh, you know what?
But it's just like,
there's a shadow there from the upper light. From the light up there, there's a shadow. That might be why.
I don't know. It's just one of those weird things.
'Tis. Okay, I'm going to go back to my canary yellow, and I'm going to do some blending. Ooh, look at that brightness. And I'm going to blend a little bit down here first on each of these. And you know what? I think I'm going to sharpen this because it's not sharp. Because I used it. Hey, how about that? Oh my God, that sounds good, Diane. Oh my God.
You know, I never would have thought of rice and pineapple and pork all together, but goddamn, it does.
That sounds great. Wow. Yellow rice, yes. Mmm. Oh my gosh. I just love food. Food is good.
Food is very good.
I think the best rice I ever had was saffron rice at an Eastern Indian restaurant. Saffron rice is so yummy. Talk about yellow. Whew, bright yellow. But yeah, saffron, oh yums. It's a little expensive, but hey, I don't care. I didn't care at the time. I was just out with some friends. And we went out to this Eastern Indian restaurant, and that was fun. There was a big old group of us. And I had a lot of leftovers because they gave me this humongous plate of rice. It was really big. And they brought it to me, and I was like, holy crap, I can't eat all that. I mean, when you know, you know.
Oh, wow. And buy saffron rice in a bag is very reasonable.
Oh, man. Love that stuff. I'd like to make my own. Get the saffron and stuff. Saffron's expensive.
You know, I remember reading somewhere that the saffron that you buy in like the grocery stores isn't real saffron because it's way too expensive.
You can tell if it's real because it will be expensive. If it's not expensive, it's probably not true saffron. It can be yellow.
Right.
But saffron is very expensive. But it's worth it. It's super good. I used to make all kinds of different foods for my kids and stuff. They didn't eat a lot of it, but I had a freezer. Yeah, I made saffron rice once. I made gumbo a few times. Yeah, I even made my own roux. And that was fun. What an experience. I used to watch Food TV Network and Emeril Lagasse. Oh man, that guy. Woohoo! Talk about some yummy recipes. Yeesh. Yeah, it is yellow. That's what I got that I didn't order online. Oh yeah, Zatarain's is good. It's a good brand. Even though it's, it's in a box and everything, it's super good. I like it a lot. I can't really eat a lot of rice anymore, though. It does bad things to my digestive system. What's left of it. So, she is brightening up. All these little dots. Getting brighter and brighter. And then the last thing is going to be getting darker and darker because I'm going to go in there with something dark and make it happy contrast. Yes.
Did you actually just go there?
I did. I went there. How could I not go there? Come on. Is that the dog?
Joy. Yeah, that was the dog.
Oh my God. Dog's making dog noises over there.
He's all comfy cozy over here, right next to me. So
Aw.
every time he moves, he grumbles.
Aw. Our little puppy. He's got such short hair. He's almost naked. So anytime the temperature drops below, like, I don't know, 80, he shivers a lot. But I tell you what, when he finds out that the heating pad is on, he's there. So we're blending this. It's looking good. It's looking okay. It's getting smoother. I can see some spots that I need to go back over though here. I did give her a little bit of shade, a little bit of shadow around her eyes and around her nose and mouth, and a little bit of darker shadow over here on her skin parts that I've kind of done a little bit when you guys weren't looking.
What did you use for the shading?
For the shading, I used, let's see, I used dark purple and black grape and dark brown. So, but very carefully with the purple, because if you get too much, it just looks bad. Purple, you want them to be dark, but match the skin tone. And I'm not coloring in circles on these wings here because the lines that the artist has left us are oriented along the lines of the way that these spots are laid out. So it's parallel to that. So I'm just coloring everything like along those lines in the same direction. Kind of like you do fur, like when the artist shows you, here's, you know, this portion of fur, all of the hairs are laying this way, you know, and coloring them this way will emphasize the fur direction, which is what you want to do, because I mean, if you go contrary to the fur direction in a grayscale, it's just going to look like scribbles. Oh my. Yep, another. Oh, I love emerald too. Oh my gosh. I wanted to, at one point, I wanted to go to New Orleans and just to go to Nola, his restaurant, so I could eat emerald food, because, oh, jeez, that guy can cook. I did use a lot of his recipes, though. I mean, you can, I think I had to, maybe it was a free thing where you could download it. This was a while back. That's why I can't remember, but you could print it up. And one of the things that I printed up was the seasoning that he uses. It's like this mix of a bunch of stuff. Boy, is it good. I should mix up some of that. I don't think there's any salt in it. I'm trying to stay away from salt, but oh my God, it's good. You can put it on anything: pasta, salad, steak, chicken, fish, anything. And it's good. What?
Bananas?
If you want to put it on bananas and try that out, you go right ahead, Mark. I'm not going to do it. You knucklehead.
Corolla thinks pink looks good.
Oh, thank you, Corolla. It's coming along.
Diane says yes, it's his house seasoning.
Yes, that's it. Yes. Oh my gosh, that stuff is good. Don't let the name fool you. Yeah, my kids used to think I was crazy. I'd watch Emerald so much. And yeah, They were probably thinking, oh no, she's going to start experimenting with our food again. Oh no. I also used to make lentils and rice with jalapeno peppers in it. Oh my God, was that good. Good for you too. Lentils and rice is a complete protein. And the jalapenos are high in vitamin C. So you've got all kinds of stuff going for you there. Dang it, I need to sharpen my pencil again. Just going to town here. It's a good thing I got an extra. Sheesh.
Yeah, you're wearing that one down pretty quick.
Yeah, it was short to begin with. Well, it was short today. I mean, when we started today. Whatever. Stop it! You're picking on me. I just know it.
Nope, not at all.
Yeah, whatever.
Short pencil, Scott. No reason.
Okay, stop. Because that was just bad. Yeah, I think I need to go back in here with a darker and blend because I missed some spots here. That's what happens when I get to talking, you know? Start talking and I miss stuff and then I got to go back. Oh, darn. Ha! Yeah, I definitely needed to sharpen that. There we go. That's much better. Okay, I am going to pick up the... What is this? Regular orange? Cadmium orange again, and I'm going to go up here. Sorry about turning the picture, guys. It's just the way that the shapes are oriented. Now I've got so many layers in this, in the corners over here. It's really starting to look rich. The color is really starting to look nice. And I'm still not pressing very hard. It's just laying down the pigment. I think I'm going to leave that open. But it's blending really well. Excellent. Mr. Smithers.
Excellent.
Gosh, I remember when The Simpsons was on the Tracy Ullman show. That's where it got its start. Does anybody remember that? Tracy Ullman, she was a hoot.
I don't remember where it got its start because I never saw that episode of the Tracy Ullman show.
No, it was a regular cartoon on the Tracy Ullman show.
Well, I never really watched a whole lot of Tracy Ullman, but I started watching it when it became a mainstream cartoon.
Oh. Yeah, my sister always loved Tracy Ullman. And she would watch it, and then that's where we first saw The Simpsons. And they didn't look like they look now.
No, I've seen the original drawings of them, and they're totally different.
Yeah, they look really funky.
They look so cartoonish.
They do look cartoonish. Oh my gosh. Oh, yeah. Darker, darker, right here. Wow, I think we've almost got her wings done in one stream. That's not bad. Not bad at all.
You still got 30 minutes to go.
I know. I think I might start on her hair if I have time. That would be cool. Oh, the doggy's over there grunting and groaning. He's so old that when he shifts position, that's what he does. You know, when he's sleeping, he'll like, grunt, groan.
It's kind of like me.
Oh. Wow, I've got a lot of videos to catch up on all of a sudden.
Diane says the wing color combination is very pleasing to the eye and one of her favorite color combos.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Diane. I just thought it would be happy, bright, cheerful color combo. I really like blending the colors, though. It's a lot of fun. I used to have a ball blending my oil paints. Oh my God, that was fun too. Got weird looking colors and stuff. Oh man. But good colors, you know? And then there were times when I just did straight paint out of the tube. I'd just color with straight pigment from the tube. Just that's what I wanted. So I used it. Van Gogh did that too. Probably a lot of other artists did that too. But I read about that on Van Gogh. So, yep, we're getting there. Missed a spot. There we go. Yeah, I'm going to need to give it a little bit more contrast at the end here. Yeah, I'm finishing my sentence. I swear to God. Concentrating, man. Concentrating. Focus. So has anybody seen any good movies lately? I mean, really good movies? You know, they don't have to be any particular genre, just something quality. We got recommended. What was that one movie by Stephen King's son?
It's the series, Lock and Key.
Lock and Key. Yeah, series.
Netflix.
Netflix. We should watch that.
Yes, we should.
You think we should start today? Well, whenever you're done with the movie you're watching now, anyway. I don't know what you're watching right now.
Actually, I don't think I have anything on right now.
Cool.
I think I'm caught up on it. Because until Witcher 2 comes out.
Yeah, well, until like, you know, Game of Thrones season 8 comes out on What?
Yep, it's out.
Oh my God, you didn't tell me?
Well, there's reasoning for that.
Oh my God. Oh, I did not know that Game of Thrones final season was out. Now I'm like, I gotta have it. Gotta have it. Gotta have it.
You know what they say about wishing in one hand?
Wishing in one hand?
Yeah.
Thanks, man. You're sweet.
Hey, I'm there for you.
You dork. Oh my God, you're so funny. You make me laugh. Yay. Slowly working my way to the end here. And then I'm going to grab something a lot darker. And it might take me a few minutes to pick the correct color according to what I'm seeing in my head. Yep. So, let's see. Does anybody... nobody's seen... I guess nobody's seen any really good movies. That's okay. There may not be any really good movies out right now. There's one coming out. It's called Run with Sarah Paulson. I think that's her name, from American Horror Story, where she plays this mother of a, I guess she's quadriplegic girl. And there's something fishy going on there, man. It's like Sarah's character, of course, is taking care of this young woman, and the way that they present the movie in the trailer, it appears that there's something more going on. Like maybe the mom is giving the daughter medication that makes her not be able to walk so she can still take care of her and the daughter won't go anywhere. One of those things.
And Sarah Paulson plays the mom?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't know. It's at the beginning of the trailer, it shows her falling down the stairs, and then it shows the baby as a preemie in one of those incubator things. And then it shows her later on in life, older and in a wheelchair and all. And then they're sitting, the mom and daughter are sitting at the dinner table, and they're talking about how the daughter's like, you take care of me, you do everything for me. And Sarah Paulson's character goes, well, I'm your mother. And I don't know, it's just the way that they present it after that, it's just creepy. But I like movies like that because you're always like, what's going to happen next, you know? Is she really crazy? Who's the crazy one? Yeah, that kind of thing. I like that. I also like science fiction a lot, but you knew that, Mark. I was raised on science fiction. And stuff like Firestarter, Alien, all of that kind of stuff. This Firestarter with Drew Barrymore when she was a kid. The original.
They did a remake of that?
I think they did a series, short-lived. I think, if I remember right. But yeah, something. But I was reading Stephen King books when I was really young. One of the first books that kept me up past my bedtime, in fact, up till like 2:30 a.m. on a school night, was Pet Sematary. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Pet Sematary or The Shining, one or the other. But that's what I was reading when I was like, I don't know, I was like 13. I was reading these. My mom didn't know. She would have flipped out. You're reading what? Yeah, she didn't like me. She didn't like my choice of stuff as far as that was concerned. She was quite upset when she heard that I went to certain movies like, Poltergeist and Dragon Slayer and stuff like that. She was quite upset. But man,
oh my God, you delinquent!
I know. She thought I was, it was just. They thought that she thought that those movies were going to corrupt me or something. I'm not sure, but yeah, she was a little bit paranoid about that kind of stuff. Honestly, she should have had more confidence in my choices. I mean, I think I turned out pretty much okay. Oh well. Okay, I am going to take this yellowed orange because it's like a medium, and I'm just going to give this a light layer, a blendy layer. I think I'm going to start up here and give myself a process. Start here and go down.
Which brand is that?
This is a Prismacolor, and it is yellow to orange PC1002. Thank you for the reminder, Mark. So this is just going to like quick blend right here. And it's also really bright, but it's a medium tone bright. So it's going to kind of blend. If there's lines, it's going to blend those lines out. So that'll be a good thing.
comes the Army.
Here comes the helicopters.
He's low.
Yep.
Holy
If you
crap.
guys can hear this, it's a big giant helicopter flying over. I don't know where it's going or where it's coming from, but
I
if
just
you
don't know what it is.
if you hear a growly noise, it's a helicopter. It's a military. Holy moly, that's really loud. What the heck is he doing?
Oh. Can't see him.
Okay, he's gone. Sorry about that, guys, if you heard it. No control over that one, that's for sure. Okay, now we're going to go over this part. There's a bigger spot here. A little heavier pressure because I'm blending a bit, but I'm also brightening. It doesn't look too bad. That looks kind of weird though. I'm like, oh, that little dot, there's something wrong with it. Who's going to notice, man? I noticed. That's the problem. Yeah, and I'm kind of picky.
Hey, at least there's no hidden.
Oh. Oh man, and we have salad. Oh, can't wait. I love salad. See that line right there? I'm going to get rid of that line. That little border between the darker and the light or lighter. Right there. That's what I'm going after. Because I don't want it to, I want it to gradient. I don't want it to drop off. And that looks better. Much. Oh, yappers. Yapper dogs. Yeah, our neighbor's dog is growing up. Mark thinks it's like a husky or something. And I'm not sure that those two dogs get along very well because one of them is a, looks like a poodle. And the other, the new one, the puppy, it does. It looks like a husky or something. And I don't know, man. It seems like the poodle tries to assert its authority and loses every time.
Yeah, I figure another 6 months, the big one's going to say, pray.
Probably, unless the poodle successfully, I don't see, dominates, and I don't see that happening really. Poodles aren't super aggressive. Well, neither are huskies really, but
no, but if that's an Akita,
if it's an Akita, yeah, that's different. Unless, I don't know, unless they get along by that time.
Well,
anything's possible.
Right, exactly. They're together pretty much all the time now. So.
Right, anything's possible. I mean, look at Jack and cats. He gets along with cats just fine. Yep, Jack was raised around cats, and he from the time he was a puppy. I mean, I had cats first, and then I got Jack, and he never had a problem with them. He was really good about that, and the cats didn't have a problem with him because, of course, you know, he was never overly aggressive towards them. So I thought that was kind of neat. So when I moved away from where I lived in Show Low and took Jack with me, you know, there were no cats. My son had, anyway, when I moved in with Mark, after a few months or whatever, I'm not sure how long, we were like, well, I was like, I want to get a cat. He didn't say this, I did. I want to get a cat. I think we should have a cat. We need cat energy. We need this cat thing going on here. And so I looked online and I looked at rescue houses and stuff like that, and I found a cat. and at this place called Safe Haven. They're on Facebook too, by the way. They're local. And when I saw the first picture of the cat that I found, her name was Velvet. And it's our cat, but they had already named her something else. And she was in the picture, she was only like 3 months old. And I was like, that's perfect. But when we went to meet her, we found out she was more like 7 months old because the picture was really old. And so we took Jack and we were like, well, we got to introduce them. Well, it went so well. Celine didn't mind Jack at all. And Jack was just like, oh, look, it's a cat. So what? And it was really neat. But the hard part was that Celine was in a cage with her brother, another black cat. And I felt bad because I was separating a brother and sister. And I really wished that we could have taken them both, but we really just couldn't. Because we lived in an apartment, and every time you get a new pet at an apartment, I think it's, a little extra security deposit because of the wear and tear that animals sometimes do to apartment settings. Let's just put it that way. And so we had to leave her brother there, which was kind of but she was so good. I mean, even from the beginning, the very beginning, stuck her in a cage, and her and Jack were nose to nose the whole way home, and it was really cool because they got along. And what she wanted to do was she wanted to cuddle with him, and he didn't want to cuddle. So when we got home, she'd do stuff like she'd reach out and grab him. No claws. She never scratched, but he didn't want to do that. We actually have a picture of them laying on the floor, and she's like reaching for him, and he's just like, oh man, really? It was cute. Very cute. Okay. Oh, that doesn't go there. Okay, I am going to look for something in the darkish range of, I think I found it. Burnt ochre? Dark orange. Yeah, you know what? I think that's a good color right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go around all of these on this top corner. You know what? I don't even know if that's dark enough. I don't think it's dark enough. Okay, let's find something else. It's barely showing up, and I wanted it to be more of a contrast, deeper. Let's see. I know vermilion would work though. Let's see. Would that work? Is this vermilion? Vermilion red. I wonder if there's one over here. I'm gonna go look at my polychromos because no, that's too light. I'm all like, oh, what's that? Got a whole range of oranges, orange red in here. Deep red, scarlet red, madder, permanent carmine. Is that good? Let me see. I think that's going to be too pink. We'll see. Let's see. Ooh, yeah, that's got too much blue in it. Oh, I don't know. Maybe let me put it over these. No, I think I need darker, actually. There's that doggy barking again. Let's see, what's this? Cadmium red. Maybe. Ooh, that's a good one. That one I think is going to work, but I'm going to sharpen it because it's still got the factory sharpening on it. So, yay. Wow, it's almost been 2 hours, you guys. It's almost been 2 hours.
Time just flies.
Time flies. Tempest Fugit.
On fairy wings.
On fairy wings. Uh-oh. I'm going to dump this off into the trash. I've got a little trash bag right here. Well, that didn't work very well.
Brush.
It's like, Smart ass. I don't know if you guys heard that. He says to me, brush. Oh yeah, that's going to work really, really nicely. So I'm just going to go at the very tips of these up here. Neat. I like that. And I still have the dilemma of, I guess I'm not going to get to her hair, but I still have the dilemma of what do I color the veins, all of these other parts in her wings. Anybody got any suggestions? Everything between the orange spots. What color should it be? Oh, wow, that looks really neat. Wow, these colors are great. Oh, man. Do you guys see that? Look at that. That looks really cool. I think that looks really neat up there. Almost 3D.
Green.
Green? Ooh, you know what? A dark green would be like forest green, maybe, or hunter. That might look really cool. Green, and then I could just like blend it out into here. Wow, maybe. So next live stream is going to be Tuesday. It's going to be again at noon my time, Mountain Time. So mark it on your calendars. I will be coloring something, or maybe even crafting. I'm not sure. See, we'll see what happens. Sometimes I don't prepare until 7 minutes before the stream. Sometimes I already know what I'm going to do. This one, I already knew what I was going to do, but sometimes I just kind of wing it. Duh. That was sad. A sad joke.
It wasn't sad.
It wasn't sad?
Girl was asking you at the same time as today. Yes.
Yes. Yes. It was the same. It'll be the same time. From now on, I'm going to do noon my time because earlier times are better for me. And apologies if that makes it difficult for other people, but I can't, guys, I already been through that. I don't need to go over it again. So it's good.
Dan says if you had it red, it would look like a flame, although it does now already.
Flame. That is a cool idea. Oh my gosh.
Girl on Fire is so Hunger Games.
Ah! Love Hunger Games.
Yeah. They did a good job.
It's a good movie. Good set of movies.
I guess there were a lot of people that read the books and were like really displeased with the movies, but I get why they did some of the things they did.
Sure. There's no way. If you were going to make a movie that was exactly like the book, it would be like almost impossible. It would be so long. I mean, if you were going to do it like in a season of shows, that might work. But even miniseries shows, or you can't get everything in there. And sometimes it's just not suitable for TV. There is that.
Well, I think like if you had a single book like The Stand, where they took it and made it over, like into a mini series, that works. But if you have a set of multiple books like The Hunger Games, It's or the Divergent series. It's hard to make that into a set of movies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You'd have to do like a series for the first book and then a series for the second book.
Yeah.
And people aren't good. I mean, you're talking Star Wars here, you know?
Right. And Star Wars is.
It's still going on.
It is. It's been since 1976,
Yeah.
man. That's a long time. But people are so loyal to it, you know, because it's a really good movie. It's a good story.
Sure.
I think that they could. I think it would be a workable. Actors and the director and the producer and everybody involved would have to have, like, it would just have to be a miracle chemistry kind of thing.
I agree. By the way, 2 minutes.
Okay. Green. Green. Maybe Corolla.
Everyone will just have to watch the Facebook site and your Instagram to
Yeah,
see
my-
what the final product is going to be.
That's right. My Instagram. That's where it'll go. Well, it'll go Instagram and then I'll share it to Facebook. That's what I'll do. Because it's just easier. That looks pretty dang cool. I like it. I have to look on my computer screen to see what it looks like on the computer, on the video. Yeah, these polys are really nice for over top of Prismacolors. Oh, no, the water purifier just came on. Water purifier, the RO filter, whatever the heck it is. The thing that eats salt.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wait, it eats salt? Oh my God, it's a Star Trek creature.
Oh my God. Yes. You know, I didn't realize how few Star Trek episodes there really were until I watched the original series on Netflix. Because I was just like, I thought there were like lots of episodes. There's not.
Yep.
Pretty wild.
That's another one of those that just spawned a whole decades worth of fan base.
I know. Well, it was a good idea.
Oh yeah, Roddenberry was so ahead of his time, it just wasn't even funny.
Absolutely. Okay.
Doors that open by themselves as you approach. Oh my God, what a concept.
What a concept. Little things you can talk to somebody else to that you
Miles away.
hold in your. Oh wait, look! I found a Star Trek communicator. Look at that.
Did.
Oh my God.
And we're at 2 hours.
Yes, I know. Well, folks, I would like to thank every one of you for showing up today. It's been fun, and I thank you all for the thumbs up. I appreciate that more than you know. And I just want to say I enjoy these so much. I enjoy talking with you. I enjoy seeing what is going on in your lives. And I will see you again on Tuesday, barring any unforeseen health issues. So there's always that, but let's hope that doesn't happen. Anyway, so let me hold this up. Here she is so far. Let's see. There, that's better. Maybe now it'll focus on her. So we've got wings and some shadow on her face. There we go. And she's coming along. She's coming along. So thank you all for being here. I don't know what to say. I appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Awesome. So go forth in color. Peace love. And remember, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Make it a happy, crafty, colorful journey, and hug the people that you love, because you never know when you won't get another chance. So, hugs to everybody. Thank you, fabulous idiot. I appreciate that.
I love that handle.
I love that handle too. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'm going to see you guys later. Take care. Love ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.